Well, hello anybody watching, and welcome to Wednesday in the Phoenix Racing League for the Phoenix Division. I'm going to be your host, Mr. Basil. So, for anyone who is watching, you know what to do, all that shit. Like, subscribe, yada yada yada. I'm trying to grow the channel. Only the second time streaming. I'm going to move this a little bit over there. For those who don't know me, I only game at work. So I'm currently at work. I'll lift it up for you to have a look. You should never have a look behind the wall. But there's a sneak peek anyway. So I'm currently at work. If I just stop talking, looking over there, talking random shit, it's probably because I'm talking to a customer. So be warned. So on the screen, what we can see in front of us are the current standings for the drivers and the constructors for the Phoenix Racing League Phoenix Division. Customers. So we're going to go back a step and come there in a minute. So, 2 minutes. And then look at that, just like that, I'm back again. Okay, so, like I said, I'll not go dead silent if we're in the middle of a race, there's stuff happening. So here you go, good. So as you can see on the screen, this is the standings for the drivers and the constructors from last week's first race, which was at Silverstone, Great Britain. And it looks from the standings we had a reserve driver win it. I'm not going to go down the list. They're all there. You can have a look. Some names I do know from the Monday League that Phoenix does is the Division 2 League. Can't for the life of us remember what the name is. Pigeon, Daffodil, I don't know. It's a good league though. Drivers champion right here from last season. So yep, good mate. Not winning this year. To the right hand side above my lovely mug, you get to see the constructors. For those of you who aren't aware how Phoenix runs, it's not the same point system as a typical F1 league. So I think everyone who partakes gets points, which is good. You know, it's always something to play for. As you can see, not all of the seats are filled at the moment from the standings on the left hand side. About 6 or 7 seats potentially available. So in the description is the link to the Discord. If you're watching this, you're not part of the league already, there's a link. Join the fun, join the Discord. Looks like we're still waiting for a couple of more people to join in. So until then, hang fire. The stream will start shortly. Hello. Right. So, for those of you who aren't aware, lovely person goes under the name of Divine Eye. Supplied some trophies last season, just gone. Like I said, I was one of the winners. I was constructors and drivers champion. Got them today. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely. Thank you very much, Divine Eye. One of the admins, Stuart, owner. I'm not sure what his relation is with Chartman. But lovely. I'll try and get a picture, put it on, show you them there. On the left hand side, mate, that's a customer. Couple of minutes. We're still waiting for a couple of more than join the lobby. I'll try and get that photo in here. I'm brand new to all this, so bear with us. See you in a bit. right? Like I said, making this up as I go along. Not 100% sure what I'm doing because I'm all new to it, but hopefully. Nope, that's the wrong one. Delete that. That's the one. Here we go. Random photograph incoming. And crop it down a little bit. No, just random. There you go. So, like I said, these were sent to me today. Got these in the post. 9 o'clock this morning. Knocked at the door. Opened them up. They're absolutely fantastic. Divine Eyes put his hand in his back pocket, pulled them out, and these are the little things that keep you interested as well. Everyone gets points. You're playing the game. I'll get rid of them now. Fade that out. Ooh, I love a fade. But yeah, so if you're new to this, you want to be part of a league. It is ability ran. So Division 2, slightly slower driver. Division 1, slightly faster. Promotion, relegation, I think. I'm not sure about the relegation part, but I was offered to get promoted last season. Didn't take it. I went slower this year because I've changed my sentence. But by the by. 15 drivers currently on the grid. Let's have a look on. Here we go. Race is starting. So, get the action. Sorry for the pings if you can hear them. Not a bother, Chartman. Just seen the texts coming in. Still learning. Oh, why is that? There we go. Got the chat sorted, I think. Graphics looks class, thanks. Shit you not, I've been working on this since 12 o'clock this afternoon. So 8 hours in the making. All the Phoenix stuff within the last hour, because I just thought, fuck it. Setting it all up for a race that I'm doing tomorrow, but by the by. So, and just like that, over the quali. Bye-bye music. Cool beans. Testing chat. Don't know what you mean by that, Chartman. Ah, testing chat, as in, yes, as in the YouTube one. Ah, nice one. Weather update would be nice. if anyone wants to send it how sunny it's going to be for today's race, that would be nice. Yeah. So, first car coming out on the track looks like it's a Haas. Off Chartman coming out in a Haas. Keeping dry and midnight for the weather update. Everyone else still deciding to stay in the pits. Moment, few more coming out on there. Aston Martin still in the pits. First car out on track is the league owner, Chartman. So we'll just stick with him for the time being. Let's get the trap map on. Trap map. Ever so slight delay from what I'm hearing in my headset to when I'm saying things. It's really off-putting. But there you go. Tyres, some coming out mediums. Quality art. Full quality. Now you learn something new every day. Was it supposed to be a full quality? Interesting. Anybody in the comments know if it runs full quality? So, first lap, just going over the start-finish line. On board with Chartman, coming into turn 1. Nice and tidy, no drama. Let's get rid of that. Keep the trap mark on. Map, not mark, trap map. Setting a purple sector 1, which was without a shadow of a doubt since it's the first one out. Keeping it nice and tidy through all the turns, using the full track, going as wide as the car will let them to do without going on track limits. And this one, we're probably going to see quite a lot of invalidated qualifying laps, along with some time penalties during the race. Tell you that from experience from my time on track on Monday. As Chartman's coming into the final turn, going back down the start finish. Keeping it nice and wide, hitting the DRS wide open. On track, coming over the line to set a 1:24.6. The fastest lap so far. I don't think that's going to stay there too long out, with a 1 second difference with Avnatlis. Sorry, pronouncing that one wrong. The Mookie comes in with an absolute stonking time. A 1:21.9. Ooh, coming out on track in front of the McLaren. Let's have a look and see. Divine Eye might have don't think he was on a fast lap there. He's just set one. But nonetheless, coming on track, a bit dangerous. So go down and see who we got coming over the line next. Looks like Paddy. And he goes up to P4 at the moment. Once again, I think this is quali 1. So we will have 3 lots of quali, if that's the case. And on Monday, they normally do short quali. Let's have a look at Wazas. He's invalidated his lap at the moment. His cars, I think Divine Eye might go on board with the Divine Eye here. Looks like he's no, he's just finished the lap. 1:22.8. Just under a second off P1. Also on the soft compound tyre. Chartman back in the pits, along with Avnat. Avnatic. Short quality session, some including me scrubbing in 1 set of mediums. That's from Chartman in the comments. Thank you for that. Softs are not good around here in the race. Personal experience. Don't like them. on board here with DRL Naismith. Coming around the last few turns. The car in front should be far enough away not to cause any issues. Give him a nice bit of slipstream coming down here to finish the lap. As he hits open the DRS and sets a time of 1:22.2 going into P4. So Alfa Romeo sitting in P1, looking like no, can't be starting another lap with that much ERS left. There you go. But an Alfa Romeo in P1 at the moment. Ferrari in P2 with the Red Bulls 3rd and 4th. The Mercedes of Paddy in P5. Troll in P6. Aston Martin. Divine Eye with the McLaren in P7. Shermanator in 8. Sparrow and the Haas in 9th. Avnatic in 10th. That's a hard one, that. Chapman in 11th. The second William driver of Mike in 12th. George, not the Russell one, George Matt in 13. Waza in P14. And Kaka in 15. Bottom 4 still not setting the time. We'll go with Mike. Well, far. No, he's still a bit far back. Outlaps Chapman back on. No, he's still far back. On with Avnatic. See if he can better his or her time on this lap. Get them out of. No. Currently only the four cars in the pits. Getting invited to a party. 2 seconds. Say again? Cold magic beans. Just want to check. I will be back in 2 minutes. Well, hello, hello, hello. I'm back in my seat. Having a quick chat in Discord just to see if there's anything being said. Just realised I don't have permissions to comment in the Discord. So, as I've been aware, George Matt coming into P1 with a 120.9. Stonking time, that, mind. Absolutely stonking. Let's have a look and see. We will go. He's on an in lap. Coming in. Let's have a look. Looks like Mookie is on a lap. Let's follow the Alfa Romeo for a little while. See if they can better the time. Full second to find on track to get the P1. Ooh, very close to track limits there. Keeps it on. In with the white lines. Nice light brake and coast around. Ooh, bit wide. Invalidated on the last turn. Unlucky Mookie. Still got time, depending on the fuel. Could even get back around, get some new boots on, and get another lap in. A lot of people coming back to the pits. Let's see. Well, we've got the Williams driver coming down over the line. Moves up from P14 to P11. Not sure. Oh, Kaka coming out. Let's go on board with Kaka. As soon as it allows me to select it. No idea. If you are watching and you want to join the fun, Discord link is in the description. It is also coming across the screen, as you can see. If you want to type it in, more than welcome to do so. The current standings above my face are the full-time drivers. I didn't put the reserve drivers in, even though it was a reserve driver who won last week according to the results. And the constructors, have a quick look over. Alpine currently leading the way. Alfa Romeo in P2, Williams P3, Ferrari P4, AlphaTauri 5, 6th Aston Martin, Mercedes, followed by Red Bull, McLaren, and then Haas. Not sure which ones have got 2 full-time drivers, 1 full-time driver. Don't know. Join the league, find out. That one. There we go. So we're on board with Kaka 92. Coming around the last turn down the straight. Let's see if we can get a good time. Keeps it on track. It's a tricky turn coming out there. Full open. Not sure. Kaka has his ERS turned on. It's not going down on his steering wheel. Maybe turned it off on the out lap. Forgot to turn it on for the fast lap. As we have a minute and a half left of the session. It looks like Kaka's unlucky, man. Unlucky. Let's find this red car in front, which is Tuts Beard. They call him Beard. Beard. So Beard in the Ferrari. potentially next going to be over the line for the next time. So we'll finish here because Kaka came off track. He's not going to finish a lap before the quali, I would think. Could make it. Don't know that. But we're on board at the moment with Beard. Coming down, DRS wide open. Can he get any higher? Gets P2 for the moment. As we go on board with the Red Bull, stays the same. Can he get his teammate? No, can't advance more than P6 as we jump on board with the current P3. Stays where he is. McLaren coming down, Divine Eye stays at P9. Not many changing positions at the moment. Where's the Haas? Sparrow looks like the next to cross the line. That is qualifying over. Mookie in P8 is the first. Oh, Sparrow coming into the pits. Let's have a look and see. We got Paddy followed by the two Aston Martins. Gonna give a nice slipstream to the Aston Martin behind here. Maybe. Can he get any higher than P7? Finish his time. Stays P7. The Aston Martin invalidated his lap. Is this Kaka coming around? Right, let's see. He hasn't invalidated his lap. Keeps it on. DRS wide open. How far up can Kaka go? And takes it to P2 with a 1:21.2. Had that one in the back pocket for the duration. Well done, Kaka. As Mike takes pole position. And that is it. That is qualifying over and done with. So, P1 of the Williams, Mike. P2, the Mercedes of George Matt. Following P3, Kaka running down. P4, Beard. Then Troy in P5. The two Red Bulls, 6th and 7th. Mercedes of Paddy and Abe. Mookie in P9. Divine Eye in 10. Sherman in 11. Avnatic, it's a hard one, that, in 12. Wazza in 13. Sparrow in 14. And Chartman at the end of the grid in P15. We will be back with you very shortly. And in the meantime, while we wait for the grid to start, here's a treat. Okay, welcome back as we come out for the formation lap of the Wednesday Phoenix League Phoenix Division. Currently on board with Mike. Not sure what happened with Swanee. Might have been AFK at the start of the race. And so Mike getting a little bit of distance from the pack behind as we see George have a bit of a spin on the formation lap. Let's hope we don't do that in the race. It's not fun. Trust me, I know. So majority of mediums for the start of the Qatar race in race 2 in Phoenix Division. Looking there. Coming through the end of sector 2. Not sure what happened with Paddy as well there. Quick run down P1, Mike on the hards, George Mad P2 on the hards, Kaka on the mediums and P3. They're the speedy boys in quali. Beard P4, the Ferrari on mediums, Troy on hards and P5, then mediums all the way down to Sparrow and the Haas in P14, and holding up the grid is Chapman, also on the mediums. So, coming around the final turn, back on to Mike, lining up the grid. There's a possible race strategy given you, powered by AWS. So, what I'm going to do for the start of this race, I'm going to get rid of my mug on the screen. Bye-bye. And concentrate more about the racing. So, we wait for the lights. Of those of you who have seen this happen before, the lights go out, but the cars don't move. There's a little bit of a lag when you're spectating. So, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. The lights go out. Oh, straight in. And we're coming on to turn 1. Great start by Kaka coming out of P3, getting P1 in the first turn. No drama so far. And there's a Red Bull spun around. Who we got? The Red Bull and the McLaren. Both spun around. That is Divine Eye and Swanee. Get back on, lads. Get yourselves any damage fixed in the pits as we look at Paddy and Shermanator having a bit of a battle as Avnat is spinning as well. Let's have a quick look at the position changes. Wrong one. So far, Mookie making up 3. Wazza up 4, Chapman up 4 as he makes a move on the Aston Martin. Can he make it stick? It does look like Sherman has dropped down a few. Let's have a quick look. Intervals, there we go. Where's it happening as we look at Naismith coming on the gearbox of Mookie. Getting that done, coming down the main straight. As Kaka sets the fastest lap on the first lap out. Coming around turn 1. Doesn't look like the cars spinning on turn 1 had any damage. Divine Eye and Swanee able to continue without having to use the pits early on, which is good as we come up to Naismith here. You can see the cars in front and behind. It's probably the hardest braking point on track. There's not many heavy braking points on track around Qatar. sticking up with the Alfa Romeo of Mookie. Bit of heavy braking there as Mookie goes wide. Kaka still able to maintain P1 for the moment, but Mike is right behind, chasing him down. Not using much or any of his ERS at the moment, saving that. Mookie gets a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Can he get the move done? Coming into turn 1, takes the inside line, but Kaka holds it strong. Mike just a little bit faster out of the turns and takes P1 as we look at Beard. Just having to pull a little bit on the inside of Kaka. Can he get the move done? Just takes his time a little bit here. Not too bad, he lives to fight another day. Some great racing for that P1 spot between the top 3 there at the moment, as they pull second and a bit gap on P4 of George Matt. Troy and the Aston Martin chasing down George Matt. Seems to be the closest on track of battles. So as we look, nobody's had to pit just yet. Coming into the first 3 laps of this race, as the few cars actually, the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo going quite wide here. Kaka flat out behind Mike. Don't think he's going to be able to catch him into turn 1, or can he get the job done? He puts the brakes on a tad. Backs out this time, doesn't challenge, saves it for another day. As you see, Naismith still battle in the Alfa Romeo. As we see the Williams and Aston Martin having a bit of a battle at the back here. Let's go to the Red Bull, who had a spin at the start. He's got a lot of ground. Oh, a bit naughty that, going off track. Gaining an advantage, deserves that 3-second penalty, Shermanator. I would have given the position back there, went off track, gained the position. Yes, he gets a 3-second penalty, but yeah, it's just a game at the end of the day. So let's have a look over it. Naismith, this bloody delay on the mic, so hard. Hey-ho. Mike currently in P1, going strong at the moment. Not a big fan of the steering wheel of the Williams, but hey-ho. DRS wide open for a few of these cars. As we get a few moves done. Coming in here, let's go with the back of Naismith, still hunting down the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo not making it easy for Naismith. Nice and tight as we see the Shermanator taking the Williams of Avnatic. Oh, as I have a spin. Naismith doesn't get any damage by hitting the wall. Able to draw him back safely as Chapman right behind, taking a little bit of time there behind the Red Bull just to compose himself. Let's have a look. Sparrow right behind Naismith as well. Can the Haas get the move done on the Red Bull? Keeps inside of that second. He's going to get the DRS going down the main straight. Speaking of the main straight, here we go. Avnatic getting a 3-second penalty. As we see the Ferrari chasing down the McLaren. Once again, not being able to catch up. What's happened here? We've got a pit stop for Paddy. Chapman gets the move done on Wazza. He can't make it stick. Or does he? Yes, he does. The Ferrari now down. Ooh, bit of late braking there. Nice tidy move there by Wazza to get P7 back off Chapman. There's a few penalties, like I said, in qualifying coming in now. Let's have a quick look. Penalties. 3 seconds, 6 seconds for Mookie. These are all for track limits. Every single one of them. For those of you who don't know the game, as I say this, we get yellow flags coming in sector 2. There's a quick back to green. Chapman gets overtaken by Naismith. Another 3 seconds for Mookie. For those who don't know, you get 3 seconds in this game for 3 strikes. You go off the track, you get a warning, second warning, third one, 3 seconds, rinse and repeat. If you're speeding to the pits, 5 seconds penalty. You can serve the 5 seconds. As I say this, Mike and Kaka having a bit of a moment. Beard right behind, chasing down the McLaren. Not giving them much. It goes on the inside. Lovely overtake by Beard on Kaka there. Can he hold it? It looks like the McLaren's fallen back a little bit. All of the cars currently sitting on 6-lap old tyres apart from Paddy, who's just seen pit. As we come down and see the Haas and the Red Bull having a bit of a battle here. The Red Bull comes out behind as the Aston Martin. Oh, spins right in front of the Haas. Sparrow. Don't think the contact would have been severe. No, he does have front wing damage. Unfortunate for Sparrow. He's going to have to pit. I think, was that Paddy? I think that was Paddy, I'm not sure. Sparrow does come into the pit as Chapman and Wazza exchange positions coming down the straight. And we got a virtual safety car coming out. Not 100% sure what that's for. Well, Paddy's quite far back as we see Sparrow getting his new front wing. Virtual safety car is a good thing now for Sparrow. Saves him a bit of time to catch up. You probably want a full safety car, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen this time around. Quick rundown of position changes. Currently the most, Chapman up from last place up to P9. 6 places gained. Wazza up 5. Mookie up 3. As we resume racing and just see Shermanator getting the move done on Divine Eye to take the 11th spot. Like I say, Mookie once again 3 second penalty. Like I said during the qualifying, this league you get points for finishing. So it's not top 10. Shermanator will get points for finishing in P11. Let's have a look. Chapman here with Wazza going down the straight. DRS wide open. Can Avnatic get the job done again? On Bit of contact there from the Ferrari on the Williams of Wazza and Avnatic. Only just caught it. Wouldn't like to say if or anyone was at fault. Best way I can probably describe that is Hamilton and Russell in the real life Qatar. Little bit similar to that as the Red Bull of Swanee DNFs. Not sure what happened there. Might have been the pits. Normally it would have been a safety car. As the field's starting to separate a little bit. Top three, probably the closest battle we've got. Coming down the straight, it looks like we're going to get all three cars with the DRS coming in at turn one. I don't think they're going to be close enough to make any moves at this point. Excuse me. But Mike holding firm at the moment in P1. Beard right behind, chasing down, getting 5/10 off him. Nice close battling here as Avnatic jumps into the pits. Shermanator right behind Divine Eye. 4/10 behind there. As Mike's starting to pull a little bit more of a gap again. We've got yellow flags in sector 2. I think that might have just been a little bit of a slide. Doesn't seem like there's anything major. We go racing green, green, green. Let's have a look. Yes, Shermanator on Divine Eye. Was on the side of the board the closest at one point. As we come in, Kaka is going to get the DRS coming down the straight. Can he get the move done on Beard into turn one? He's going to get a beautiful pace coming down, but Beard also gets the DRS. As we see the Aston Martin of Troy and the Mercedes of George having a battle down the straight. Naismith gets Mookie down the straight again as we see Chartman and Wazza. Wazza's too far back to be able to get the move done or get the DRS. A couple of more Divine Eye and Shermanator going into the pits. Paddy, after getting front wing damage earlier on, moves up to P10. Now Mookie's going to need to be careful. Currently sitting on 15 seconds of time penalties, could end up with a disqualification if he keeps going the way he's going. Still a top three in the same position. Mike in P1, Beard P2, Kaka in P3, but you couldn't put a Rizzler paper between them. You honestly couldn't. It's so close. Pulling 7-second gap from P4. As long as these three lads keep it on track, it's too hard to tell. As P2 and P3 both get DRS coming into turn one. Mike currently sitting on so much ERS. Unbelievable. Paddy's left the session. Let's hope that is because of a connectivity issue and we'll see him come back and get behind the wheel of that Mercedes again. Fingers crossed, because we don't like seeing AI drivers on the track. Saying that, Wazza and Mookie come into the pit. Shermanator also left. Mike's also left. I'm going to quickly check the Discord, see if anything's been said. Mike's put, I was kicked. Who was kicking? I think it's kicked. such a shame that, mate. Try and get yourself back in. I'm not sure. Seeing everyone's left. Game Stitch. Okay. I'll see if there's a way, if you can add me, if he's watching the stream. Can't comment on the chat for 2 seconds. Well, shit. And it looks like I've been kicked. Be back. Okay, apologies to anyone watching the stream. Just going off what's been said on the Discord, it's not looking good. Looks like a lot of people have been ejected from the session. So for that, thank you very much everybody who has tuned in to watch. Please like, subscribe, all that malarkey, and hopefully see you again soon. So like, subscribe, follow, blah 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 blah. Thank you very much. If we do resume this race, I'll start a new stream and go straight in. Could potentially be 25% because I think we're about halfway through. So keep your eyes peeled, like, subscribe, and as soon as I go live, you'll know. Okay.